She's prestige. She's modern. She's traditional. She's magnificent. She's beautiful. She's 40 and fabulous Naija.
Walter Pitcairn wrote, "Life begins at 40." And that got me thinking. That triggered my creative mind and I began to ask questions. Why should a 40 years African woman retire as a baby factory without a career choice of her own? Hence, the creation of 40 and Fabulous Naija, a reality TV show like no other, changing the narratives of what it takes to be 40 and fabulous. Every time I open the door of my house, this is what happened.
Okay. Just enjoy this first. Okay. You just remember my mom. That was beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
What you became name my mom.
Yes.
Yeah, my.
That song used to make
I
me cry.
think that's in the kitchen. Is your mom still alive?
Yes.
Wow. You made me start missing my mom.
Hi, ladies. Hi, Fab sisters. Good morning and happy Sunday to us all. We thank the Lord for this beautiful day, and we thank God for another beautiful week. And we pray for His grace and mercy. May His grace be sufficient for us all through Christ our Lord. Amen. So yeah, today we are going to continue with our craft. But before we go into our craft, we're going to play a game. And let's come forward.
Which game?
Why are you worried? Why are you worried already? Yeah, so let's all come forward. Come forward. Leave your bed space. The sleep one and do today don't believe me now. Come forward. Come.
Where did you sleep?
Alright. Have some chocolate that way. Thank you. Bola.
Let me come this side.
Alright. What do I need? Hey. So, can I have my basket?
It's time for what?
I will now do what? What am I supposed to do? Not be early, I no agree.
Okay.
Give me
flower can stay here. This can stay here.
Don't worry.
So, very interesting craft. What's this called? Today we are going to have our truth or dare game.
They don't start again.
Alright, so T, Fab, so T, please approach the basket.
Hello.
Why me? Got you.
Why me, Lord? Why me?
Why is that you point on your tea this way? They don't point.
Let me help you.
Okay. Man, I love that. Okay. Just stand right there. It's a truth or dare game, so I'll take the truth. Where is the widest place you've had sex?
What?
What?
What did she do?
Oh no.
What?
I didn't hear that.
Where did she?
Just take
Where is the widest?
Wow.
It's a truth or dare game. That's why we have the dare. If you cannot take the truth,
I don't want to know.
Let me just hear.
Where is the widest place you have had sex?
Wild. The wildest.
Wildest.
Have I speak this English for me? Maybe I know the color.
Weirdest.
Weirdest.
Oh.
Bathroom.
Where?
Bathroom. All right. Factually. Babo. Please approach the basket. What's going on? How do two of them take convinced?
She called me. She called you. So you never take care. Oh my gosh, I don't want to.
Okay. Truth or dare? If you suddenly had £1 million, Yo, my bell. Okay. Ice water.
If I suddenly have £1 million,
Okay.
I first and foremost create my company, which is a translation company.
Okay.
That is a multilingual translation company. I also invest in some of this energy for the mother and the child.
Okay.
Yo, please. This thing you said now. Translation company. What is the meaning? Translation doesn't have to.
The multilingual.
I said a multilingual company where you translate
Do
language.
they have multilingual companies?
Yes. You're not only speaking one language. You're not speaking, it's not a bilingual. The bilingual is where you speak two languages. But when I say a multilingual, you can have German, French, Spanish.
I know what multilingual is. What I don't understand is creating a multilingual company.
In a
That's
multilingual corporation,
Okay.
it's not just one building in one place.
Good.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I didn't probably detail it as
Yeah.
I.
Okay.
But
That
when
was
you
what I
have
was asking
when you
the
have
country.
a company or branches of company, it becomes a corporation.
Corporation. That's it.
All right.
That's what I want.
Fidel, please approach the basket.
Avoid me now. Avoid me. I know you. Avoid me.
Yeah, you get this
Somehow.
question.
Okay. Truth or dare? Truth or dare? Okay. What's the worst meal you have ever cooked?
Red oil rice.
Red oil rice. That's your worst meal.
I actually made a red oil rice, right? But I actually didn't get it right, so it was nice. So I couldn't eat it.
Don't worry. After the truth or dare, come for a class, free of charge. That's sakpa rice now. That's the sakpa rice we cook in universities now. You know, Sabi. How you dey survive? Concussion rice. It's also sakpa rice. All right, Fab Princess. Well, please approach the basket.
Why she tell me to say tree? When they climb tree, go knack. She's telling me to say tree.
This is a dare game. I dare you.
Just straight up.
I dare you to drink.
Straight up.
Yeah.
To drink.
You just dare.
No. I don't know.
I dare now. I dare you to drink any of
has only dare.
That's what she. Oh, that's not a problem.
Okay, make you finish.
No, any of these drink. Either be these Odogu beaters. Odogu beaters.
Hammer.
I must finish it in 1 second.
No, that's not my game drink
Okay.
now. So I dare you to drink any of
She
these.
go finish it.
Why didn't I pick this one?
Count down.
Why didn't I pick this one?
Oh.
I for rush the Odogu bitters like this, but
Ice water. You pick a question.
Okay.
And your question is a dare question.
Just a
It's
dare.
just
I
dare.
dare you
You see.
to drink any of this.
In 5
See,
seconds.
I'm your new bestie. Just give
They
it to
keep
me.
on the question.
Calm down.
In 5 seconds. I dare you
Count down begins.
to drink any of them. So the choice is
5
yours.
seconds.
Just.
And you are not
They
drinking
drink.
dry.
They're counting.
They drink.
We're counting.
What is it
I
now?
already know what it is.
Let me.
I don't want you want it.
Are you confused?
Now your
Which
Now
one?
throat.
your drink.
Now your throat.
Is it now your drink? Now your throat.
5 for 5 is 5.
Wait, let me go
Let
call
me
it
do
first
it.
now.
Captain, excuse me. Let me just say one thing. You know that she's very strong.
No.
Now me, I can now.
I know our bestie.
Yes, now.
Now coffee
No,
water.
free
Wait,
will happen.
wait.
Nothing will happen.
What do you want to do?
No, she
I'm
will
not.
not. Just that.
No, she will finish it.
Okay, so
How many
minutes?
drink? Start drinking now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She know.
It's
She
not
know.
like that. Ah, sis, who will count like that? That's so cross.
She's drinking
Now
it.
she's drinking. No count. That's for it.
Sunshine, behave.
How many things do they hear?
Come on, just give me 2 hands like this. Just like. Thank you for my rescue.
Go sleep.
You just enjoyed it. You just enjoyed it.
How about that hammer, Eva?
You don't hammer and finish. You don't hammer and finish.
Enjoying it.
I dare you. I dare you.
Princess. And that's why you cannot drink even back. Princess.
Why I don't pick that one, ba?
You can't pick 3.
That's a very sweet dare game.
Honest.
I swear, the best day game.
Oh my God, Fab. Auntie Language.
And you can't
Speak
enjoy past
English.
everybody here.
See jealousy of your one though.
Why did I not pick that one?
I call you.
Me, I don't like hammer.
And the drink never finish. Oh. We have Odogu. Of
Keep
all
her, keep her.
Odogu.
Go hide that. No.
Hammer one.
Oh my God.
Alright, this is the truth or dare game. Truth or dare. Have you ever cheated on someone you love? Never. Okay. Oyemi, approach the basket.
I'm right in front of the basket.
Oh, yeah.
Right in front of
Jaga follow body.
Will I approach it to now?
Hey,
drag
it
it now.
Mind your side. Mind what you want pick.
Hey!
Mind your side. Mind yourself. Oh.
Truth or dare? Truth or dare? Who was the last person you kissed?
Aha. Aha.
She's
Because me, I know. Because me, I know. Lie.
What's it?
The last man you kissed, that's the question.
He did not say man, he said person.
He said man.
Person.
Now question.
I understand.
She's thinking, let her think.
You don't say.
Make you put ideas for your head. Now your question.
I think it was the gist me. I think it was my ex. I think it was my ex. That was just time. My ex. That was.
You calm down. You see your question.
That was 10 years ago.
Then God say she's that lady.
Your joints don't rust now. Jeez, Father, have
That question no pure. What kind of kiss? Because they have French kiss. They've got,
My boyfriend, yes.
She's not kiss.
Jeez.
10 years ago.
You need rehab.
Who is the person?
We need to oil you.
name names. Name names. What's his name?
Alright, big question.
I want to take a con name.
10 years ago.
You know your ex name.
Come to the basket.
I know what I'm picking now.
Come to the
I am at
basket.
liberty not to say. Question be saying who?
Okay.
Who was
Leave
it?
it there. Just leave it there.
Yes.
Speak now. Why you dey count am? Your things can
Just leave
different.
her. Ex, 10 years.
Your things can different. Why anybody count?
Leave it there.
The only X-Men one now extra money.
Truth or dare?
Yes.
Let me answer that one.
Pick another question.
She just a look
Pick
for my
another
trouble.
question.
She just a look for my trouble. That's the way they find this morning. Take. He's looking for something.
Why did I pick that one?
Name something
Memory down.
you cannot live without.
Aha. That's a strong one, yeah?
No, not be strong one. Now,
Now what
something
is she did?
now what she dey find since? Now the
Love
very
down the baby.
question.
Baby.
Then she should name something that she cannot live without. So this is our name question.
It's for me!
Yeah.
It's for me!
Yes.
Papi.
Say it. Tell us. Tell us.
What I can never live without is L-O-V-E.
Love.
Love.
Alright.
The way you were telling me that's not the answer, that's not the answer. I was
Now you know
waiting.
that your
She gave me my own two. She gave me my own
answer.
Is
I'm on a tree! She tell me say that tree. She got tell me about
We know, we all know.
It's in 3 letters, we all know.
Why did you change it? Why did you change it?
all of you are corrupt.
Why did you change it?
Corrupt house members. Corrupt house members.
The truth is bitter. The truth is
It's
bitter.
my turn. It's bitter than
The
a
truth
dog.
is bitter.
It's my turn.
Don't mind her. If it was someone else, she
My
didn't
turn.
answer the question. She did not answer. She said, we all know. She said, we know her.
The piece that we know.
Yes.
We mention a thing and she will
explain it. Okay, so this is Ojoro.
Come and say, can't you save me?
That is not
Let me
saving.
run to you. Save me.
Ubanu. I cannot save
Put
it.
me for hot seat.
Not because now your question, now your real
That's
question, now
all
you
they do.
and the real question now you pick. And you have to answer and explain because you like buttressing your point. So buttress it. Tell us. Tell
What are the
us.
things you cannot
Keep
do
your feet
without?
out.
tell us this.
If you don't know, why?
Yeah, exactly.
And what?
Tell us.
This is a coup. I never knew you people hate me. This
No.
way. That's why they won't hear them. Go hear them.
Now what is she dey find? Now what is she dey find? Hey. Now
Okay,
show me
so
that.
okay, fine. We are listening.
What I cannot do without.
No, you're talking.
Is
Wait now.
Start with X.
Beg. Remove me from the
Then she will do the dare.
So, but she has answered. I am the captain.
No,
I am the captain.
No more.
I am the captain, and she has answered. It's not partial. She has answered. She has answered. It's my turn, no. It's my turn.
Avoid me.
It's my turn.
And captain is doing bestie partial.
It's my turn. No more besties in the house. Bless you, you never know.
Whatever, but you are doing partial.
No, she has answered. Can you do without love? Let me pass that question to you. Can you do without love?
We are not talking about you. We are talking about her.
What I can never do without, even when I'm 80 years and 90 years, is having sex. Because of why were you picking around the bush? Take care of mine. I teach you guys what you do, how to prepare for menopause, so that you will avoid dryness.
This is the
One house. Okay, finally, I think all of our mind now don't settle. Okay.
But this was the question that she picked.
Okay, you want me to?
I think
you can read another one.
I think you should pick.
Okay. So that's something else. That's the way you know the way you define man. You mama, you not go see am.
Give it to me.
You not go see am. That question we define. Thank God say we get. Thank God say we get truth and we get there.
Okay, truth or dare.
Truth.
If you could be one celebrity for a day.
That's my question.
Nice.
You know this question actually suits her because anybody she sees, she will say you are the best thing. So that's what I say.
Let's go.
Let's real life now. Everybody's watching.
Can I answer? Is it your question?
No.
Did you not answer your question?
Today she can't dress. She can't dress
to answer my own question now.
They don't catch you.
Alright, please all the celebrities.
Please, all the celebs, listen.
Celebrity. I would love to be.
Spectacles.
The most beautiful, talented, all in one, fabulous. Our host, Billboard.
Today's day she's Empress, so because today her birthday and she will give me plenty chocolate. She's Empress.
So, all right. So we have come.
Today, so she's my
Fabulous
person.
ladies. We have come to the end of our truth or dare game. Now the next, we're going straight into our crafts today, and we have our own Fab sister, Fab Aderanti. Let's clap for her. You're welcome.
For craft today, I was thinking we're going to do something special.
Okay.
So Empress had her birthday today.
Wow.
Yes. And I brought him some gift.
Ooh.
I was thinking but thinking about that, can we just stand and sing happy birthday to her?
40 and fabulous Naija.
To have such a
Okay.
this mat we're going to cut and crayon.
Okay.
Happy birthday sign. This we do mostly in the kindergarten. So yeah, it's a very easy thing. I need a volunteer that's going to write.
Alright.
Big letters.
Okay.
And we have to choose the colors. I have 3 colors here. I have silver, green, and red.
Okay. We can mix the colors to make it to come out final.
Yeah.
Draw the letters and then we'll cut them out.
Yeah. We'll cut them out and have the big and the small scissors.
Do we have the marker from yesterday?
Yesterday's marker.
Yes, please. So it's easier. It was together with
Princess, please can you check
Yes, you can
check
do
the
it from
kitchen?
this. This one is mostly for
Decoration.
decoration. Decoration.
She wants one. I don't get the name.
It's the
Mat.
so we use it for decoration.
Okay,
small.
just one.
So this happy will be here.
Yeah.
So it gives you
What
the
I
size
thought
you
about
want.
this is if somebody can cut
Where will you write those another color now?
another color. So it's
So I'm writing it at the back.
yes, you cannot write. So I need strips like this. And what I do is just strips this like this.
Let me get the pencil.
Things like this. Things like this.
We have something.
I cut them in small. Then when I arrange it, you can see the
Where?
flower.
Something.
So what
Do you
I
have-
do is I
No,
just take the first one and I decide I want my flower to be as big as this one. But I must make sure that the strip I'm making are the same. They are not fatter than the other one. So if I want to cut the next one now, all I have to face and follow the line. I do. So I have like four strips here. And what I do is this. And on that board, I'm going to prepare. All you have to do is this. One. You can start the second one on top of it. You can now decide you want to use another color. Or even smaller, just to give it pop. So it will be like a 3 big flowers. So this is the strip that I want to use. Since I have silver, I'm cutting stripped silver. And when I have green, I'll cut stripped green also. So you have to decide if you want it to still be the same size or not. And for the top, unfortunately my daughter didn't put that cutter there, but we have already a stencil here. So what you do is cut the stencil out. I want to use this stencil. A red stamp. I don't know what to do because I don't have, but I have a stencil that I put the stencil down. Just put it down like this. Just have the same size. So I have to cut this out.
Easier.
So I have it easier. So that's what you do with such things. Sometimes we used to have like Christmas tree and stuff like that. She forgot to put them in here. We have them like cutters that you use for cookies. So when you have these cookie cutters, you have different shapes.
Yeah.
So put them on and then make the stencil and cut it out, and then we have what we want. So yeah, you can do the stencils and cut, but make sure you're on the line so that we don't waste.
The red for the birthday.
Yeah, yeah, this empress, yeah, green.
So I'm just going to remove this part.
So you want to write it, yeah?
Just be sure of what
I
you're
should
doing.
cut out the
Side.
side.
Why not cut
But
it like
if I cut
this
this
one now?
line, you have enough, yeah? So I'm going to cut through this line. Since I don't have the ruler, I don't want
Yeah,
to
she's
waste
going to cut
it.
out like this.
So I'm going to cut
Birthday
like
from
this.
red. Birthday from red.
Birthday will be
Okay,
from
so
red.
like this, right?
Change. Okay, that's fine. Oh, wow.
That's amazing.
Now I try to see if I have the same line. Difficult sometimes when you don't have ruler. Make sure that I press down. No, I don't have the same line. So I have it now, and you can cut this one out so that we don't waste. We try not to waste it to have enough for whatever we need.
Yeah.
So now if you
Let me cut the
you have
strips.
empress on the top. Then you use the big scissors for those that do stencils.
The strips.
You want to cut this one?
Same size.
Same size. You could cut a little bit. No, when you cut this side, you could cut a little bit tinier one. Because the tinier one come on top, and you can look easily.
But I think we need another color for the top.
Yes, you can use all the colors what you need. This one. You can mix the colors. You don't have to be one color.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. If you don't want to use it, you leave it. What you want to use is what you use. It's not sweat, yeah? It's not sweat. I see it already. I think you should produce it. Okay.
So you have to put it on here. But you just use it to the side.
Is this
That is it. Cut this. That they'll cut this completely.
Yeah, if you don't use the edge, then it's fine.
Right there for the You need a table. Look at it.
Not on scrape out.
What did you want to draw?
Somebody is humming my sunshine. My sunshine.
That one is just strips.
Then your other scissors, so I can. Are you gonna use that scissors?
Baby scissors are better for the
I see that.
You found one. That's beautiful. So I should just take
Do you want this? Princess?
They came with extra scissors here.
And fabulous Naija.
Actually, it's so sweet when you see someone who is so fabulous? Can I call you Rose, my girl? Because you look like flowers this evening. How are you, gorgeous?
I'm fine, very well, thank you, Mom.
Wow. And I'm loving the hair.
Thank you, Ma.
Loving the accessories. You know when
Thank
they
you,
say
Mother.
fabulousness,
Yes,
you're
Ma.
giving me what it's supposed to be.
Wow.
Because for you to be here, you must either be fabulous, want to be fabulous, or you've got it already, you want to showcase your fabulousness.
Wow.
And that's what you're serving me like hot pepper soup. And I'm loving it.
Thank you, Mother. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sugar pie. All right, after 40 years, Martha been to all the corners of the world, the pain, the gain, everything. So a mother's nest is an incubator place where we share. I'll hold it for you. If we need someone to come on board, work with you, we get the person. If it's just for people to learn and do something better, differently, that's even better. So tell us your journey until you decided to be fabulous. Go ahead.
Okay, Mother. First of all, I'd like to thank you for an opportunity to be sitting right in front of you. It's something I would never take for granted. I'm so happy. My journey so far. I often tell people that my story, if I should give it out there to the Nollywood,
It's right now. It's in Nollywood. Because we're going to script it.
Yes, it's
get someone to do all the baby.
It's
and
going
then
to
you
be
come back
serious.
to play.
It has been a very rough one. Very rough one. I don't know where I miss it, but so far, my story has been that of sadness. Someone who hasn't known happiness for a very long time. And then also there is this part of domestic crisis that the world don't speak about often, but that thing is there. That is exactly what I am going through, even up till now. And so this opportunity to share my story, someone out there might be going through the same thing that I am going through today. And so I believe this, my story will touch that aspect of that person's life, that maybe she is there wishing that one day I will see someone with my kind of story. Firstly, I want to start from when I was young. When I was very young, I was separated from my mom when I was like 12, 13 years old. My elder sister, who newly got married then, took me to her place to stay with her, so I could help nanny her baby, her newborn baby. And before my mom released me to her, my mom already told her that I have this ailment I was battling with right from when I was a baby. It was pneumonia. So my mom already gave her the hint and told her that whenever this happens to me, that this is what and what she should do. This is what and what the kind of treatment she gives to me. But then when she took me there, I will get attacked by the pneumonia, and there won't be any proper attention. And my elder sister also promised my mom that I will be going to school because I just finished my primary school then. So she promised my mom that I will be going to school, and I love school so much. So then when I got there, none of these things happened. I was attacked by this pneumonia, but then my elder sister will still carry her baby, put on my back, and they go to church. They go to church every now and then because they're working towards having their own church. As at then, they were pastors. So they go to church like every time. And the church is quite a distance from the house. No car, we don't go through any, we just straight to church. And I will be the one to back the baby. And normally, when this happens to me, when I feel, when the attack comes, even to walk from here to here, I find it difficult. To tie anything on my body, like there won't be any clothes on my body. I feel like there shouldn't be any clothes on my body because any little thing affects my breathing. So but then I was the one to nanny the baby, so I had no option. They'll put the baby on me. The baby was so heavy. They'll put the baby on me. I would trek with the baby to church and back. I complained and complained and complained. They will only take me to the chemist, get me something for cough to just leak. It wasn't helping. It wasn't solving the problem. And so what I did was that from time to time, when somebody is traveling home to my mom, they'll inform me that somebody is traveling home, that do I have any message for my mom? I'll pick up my pen and my biro, my paper. I'll write a letter and give to them, package it and give to them to deliver to my mom. And I always tell my mom that this place I am not going to school like they promised. And this pneumonia, they are not taking care of me like they should, like they ought to. So I'll be begging my mom to come take me. But few days later or many days later, when I'm cleaning the house, those letters, I found out that they will read it and they will hide it under any of the things in the house. It never gets to my mom.
Assistant pastors, assistant Geo.
Yes, so none of these letters got to my mom. So one day my elder brother from the other side of Lagos, from Ikorodu, came to visit us. And so I cried that I want to follow him, that I just want to go and know his place. So they allowed me to go there, spend a week and come back. So when I got there, in my own mind, I had it in mind that if I get to his place, I will never come back. So while we were going, I was taking notes of every bus stop. Everybody. It was my first time in Lagos, but then, in fact, that was the first time they could take me out of that place. Since they brought me to that place, that was the first time taking me out of that place. But then, I was smart enough to take notes of every bus stop that we alighted. And so, when I got to my brother's place, I told my brother I don't want to stay. But my brother insisted that no, it cannot happen like that. That he cannot just take me like that. They were the ones who brought me from the village, and so I'll have to stay with them. If I don't want to stay with them, then I'll have to go back to my mom. So I told my brother to try and send a message across to my mom so she could come get me. Then, while going back, my brother gave me some money. So I hid the money with the intention that I'll leave that place and go back to my brother by myself on my own. Before I did that, I had to pack up my things, take them downstairs and hid them somewhere. So finally, right there, I ran down, carried my ladder, and then I ran straight to the bus stop. That was how I escaped from there. the journey down to Ikorodu is a story for another day. So when I got to Ikorodu, I told my brother. In fact, when I got to Ikorodu, I got there around 11:30 p.m. and my brother was shocked. When he saw me, he wanted to beat me. But then, because of the way I was panting, I wasn't breathing well. All of that, he saw it. I was so pathetic when I arrived. So he just looked at me and shook his head and said I should come and sleep. That was how I slept, and that was how I started living with my brother. I was living with my brother. He also promised that I'll go to school. But then something happened. A girl he was dating that time got pregnant and became very sick. She became very sick to the point of death. And then the people that she was staying with, they got angry about the whole thing because they were not in support of their relationship in the first place. So they got angry. They said nothing. They warned my brother that nothing should happen to their daughter. Nothing should happen to the girl. And so I was the one now in the hospital with this lady. I was there for a very long time. At that young age, I was there. I was the one bathing the lady, doing everything, you know. So to cut the whole long story short, because the parents had already said, the guardian then had already said that their dime is not coming out, that everything is going to be on my brother. And so my brother was running helter-skelter to ensure he paid his hospital bill. And thank God, the lady survived, and then they took her away. So because of all of this, my brother couldn't put me in school anymore. And then the only option left was for him to just give me out to work as a house girl. I worked as a house girl in several homes from one place to another. I was being paid, the highest they paid me was 1,000 naira per month. And all of that, at least I was happy that by the time I'll work like a year, at least I should be able to gather enough money to go back to school. So I was doing it with joy, even though I was receiving, they suffered me. Every house comes with its challenges, different encounters. But then I was doing it with the mind, with the hope that at the end of it all, I'll go to school. So when it was time for me to go to school, my brother, in fact, at that time, my mother has already sent to my brother that they should send me home so that all my mates have gone far in school, that we graduated from primary school, have gone far, that they should send me home. So that was how my brother decided to send me home. When he was sending me home, he was only able to, after paying for my transportation, he gave me 1,000 naira. I would never forget, because I was putting my money together. I was calculating my money, where they were paying me 700 naira a month, and where they were paying me 1,000 naira a month. I put all of these monies together. At least I will have more than 15,000 naira, which was huge as at that time. But my brother gave me only 1,000 naira with the promise that he would send money for my school later. And up till this moment, I'm seated here. Nothing ever came from that same brother of mine to me again. When I came back to Lagos, while I was trying to enter into the university, at this point, that same brother of mine had already married. He was married, and the wife was another challenge I encountered. This woman, she wouldn't give me food. She would quarrel the husband. In fact, she would not want to see me and my brother sitting and talking. She will always quarrel my brother, tear my brother's clothes, and do all sorts of things to my brother. And so, to avoid her problem, my brother also distanced himself from me. The only thing we had in common is good morning. Brother, good morning. I was in their house. I've eaten a cup of garri for 5 days. I'll just fetch water, just pour a little into it, and then stir it and gulp it, just to ensure that there's something in the stomach. I will tie the rest of it and keep for the next day. And when he comes back, he cannot talk to me as well. Right in front of me where I'm laying down in the parlor, it's just 2 rooms apartment they had. Where I'm laying down, my brother will come, they will set his table, he will eat. He will be eating while I will be salivating. No food for many days, but my brother, I could not look to my brother and tell my brother that, look, I have not eaten. And my brother could not talk to me also because of the fear of the wife. I managed, I struggled, and I was able to secure admission in the Benue State University. When I started in my year 2, that was when I and this guy met each other. In fact, we met each other before my year 2. We met each other before my year 2, but in my year 2 was when we actually had something to do. So it resulted in pregnancy. So from there, the suffering took another turn.
40 and fabulous Naija.
So I went to the community theater. Before coming back, I spent a week there. Before coming back, the landlady where I was renting then had already packed everything that I had. Both my baby's things I bought newly, his clothes, his beddings, everything. They emptied the room. While I was there, they called me
to keep for you, or they stole them, or they pack you out of the house.
First, they said I should come and get it. I told them I'm far away. There's no way I can, because I couldn't pay for rent anymore. So they said I should come and pack it. I said I am far away. There's no way I can come now. They should just give me a week. I only have a week to spend. Before I could come back, they had already packed it. I asked where are my things. They said they have been taken to rent tribunals. So we couldn't recover those things back because the guy who impregnated me, whom I got myself married to, couldn't pay. He couldn't pay for my rent anymore. He couldn't pay, he couldn't give me money for feeding. Everything became so dried. I went back to my village, I stayed there. When the school resumes, I will be the last person to always, it is when it's close to exam, that is when I will resume to school with my baby. When I got pregnant, we just went home and we did some introduction like that. We told, because number one, we've committed one sin by sleeping with each other when we're not supposed to do that. So we don't want to go deeper into removing the baby. So we decided we'll have the baby and then we'll get married. And that was how we became husband and wife in the first place. So he left us and traveled to Abuja. I was hoping that he would get a job and then he would be able to send us money from time to time. But my expectation wasn't so. I struggled with a little help from my late sister, who acted like my mother, but she's late now. So until I finished my school. I was actually owing the school a lot. It made me, with all of that, I had several spillovers, which I later went back to write. But then, going through all of these things, I found out that this same guy that I so loved and went through all of these things with, he later moved to Kaduna. And when I finished my school, thank you, mother. When I finished my school and I went to meet him in Kaduna, that was when I began to find out whom I was really married to. And he kept telling me that he doesn't have money to send to us. It wasn't true. It wasn't so. It's because some other things has taken away his mind from us. That's the reason why. Because when I came back, I found out that this guy was actually doing well. He had a place, a nice, a comfortable place where he would have told us to invite us to come. But he keeps telling us, this is it, and I kept believing him. So when I came, I pleaded with him. I said, I don't know anybody here. It's my first time coming to Kaduna. Please, I can't sit down like this. I need to do something. It's not in my blood. I've been a hustler right from time. So I am not used to not having money in my hand to spend again. I want to do something. Besides, I saw what happened during my first baby, where we're praying for the baby's arrival, and I was telling him this and this and this are what they needed in the hospital. But then, until the baby arrived, there was no preparation for him. I just gave birth to him like that. It was that same sister of mine that came to my rescue, brought her own baby stuff, the one she had used before. That was what I used. So I had experienced it before. I didn't want it to repeat itself. So this time around, I am beginning to know the kind of a person he is. I know that if I don't do anything, he will not do anything. I was scrolling through one of the phones he gave to me when I came. I found out that I saw a lady's, I was actually through call records. I was going through those things when we're at home, when I used to talk to him on the phone, and the boy my children will speak to him on the phone as well. We will just be laughing and all of that. So I was just laughing over those conversations. So I was scrolling one after the other, just using it to entertain myself. All of a sudden, I just stumbled into this very particular voice that wasn't my own, and it was a lady's voice. So I heard the conversation clearly, between him and the other person. So I said, okay, all this while that I've been at home, suffering with my children, nothing to eat, and this guy keeps telling me nothing to send to us. So this is what this guy has been doing. Because the lady was like, you know, I'm always at your service. Whenever you want me, I'm always at your service. You are the one that is not always having time, but you know I'm always on your service. So I heard everything clearly.
40 and fabulous Naija.
This is the guy that whenever he's coming back from work, I will meet him by the door, receive him, bring him into the house. Any food I make for him, I will not only serve him, I will feed him. I take his water, the water he will bathe, I take it to the bathroom. Sometimes I follow him, I bathe him like he's a baby. I feed him food like I fed my baby. And I also keep myself very neat. I ensure I keep myself very neat so as to please him all the time. I worshipped him. If I wash his clothes, I dare not take those clothes into the house like that. I'll bring it to a place where I will make sure I iron everything before keeping it. But when the whole thing, when I looked at the way he was throwing my love and my respect, the respect I had for him, back at my face, something struck me. I shouldn't keep doing this. When I was giving birth to my second boy, I almost lost my life. I told him, the labor came, I told him I'm going to the because I knew. When I told him, he told me that I should just lie down. So I just know that if I didn't go to the hospital now and I wait till the middle of the night, this guy would not know his left from his right. So I had to save myself. I told him, I am not doing anything. I am going right to the hospital. And then I picked my bag. The things I bought and I've kept. I picked it and I went. I said, when you're done with whatever you will do, if you want to follow me, fine. Me, I will not sleep here. Because I'm very sure that this is labor. I went to the hospital. I didn't see him throughout the night. I labored. The labor became very severe. I thought I would die because throughout that day I did not eat anything. They had never put drip. I've never experienced that drip before. That was the first time, because when it was time, I didn't have the strength to push again. But I didn't give birth that night. During the daytime, around 1 o'clock, I put to bed. When I put to bed, I found out that there was no strength left in me again. They already called him to let him know that I have put to bed. After all of these things, there was a time also that I took him. We both agreed that we're not ready, but I said no, I don't want to do anything stupid. I don't want to do abortion. This baby is enough for us to have. He is already 2 years old plus. He was already 3 or 3 plus. So if we bring another one, it won't be a bad, even though things are not okay. But the fact that it has already come in, let's not abort it. But he insisted. I said, okay. I later agreed with him. He gave, after giving me those drugs, as usual, that is how he behaves. He just crossed his leg and he was on chat with whomever, I don't know. He was on chat. I took those drugs. I almost died, so I didn't know how to shout and tell people that this is it. Then all of a sudden my neighbor came back. I was able to call her to relate it to her. She was the one who took me to the nearby nurse. Then the nurse had to treat me. And then a few days time, I started spotting blood. I was battling this pain for like 2 more weeks. Then one day somebody said, just go and do scan. I said, okay, scan. I think that's what I will do. Since I don't have the money to go to the hospital for checkup, I'll just take 3,500 naira, go and do scan. In the middle of the night, my son was crying that he was having stomach pain. So I came down from the bed, went to his place, attended to him, gave him what I could give him, and then I couldn't sleep again. So I went to, my own pain was there too, so I couldn't sleep again. I went to sit down in the parlor watching TV. Then later, after I managed to put the boy back to sleep, I said, let me just go and sleep. I went to sleep. And then he started crying again. I jumped down the second time to go and attend to him. Getting to the walkway that leads to their room, I fell down. I couldn't, this pain just became very severe. There was that thing as if they used one iron to just pierce me in my stomach, and then they just gripped me like this, never letting me go. And then I fell down. I was just shouting on top of my voice. Instantly, that was what made him to come down from his bed. I told him to hurry up and call my neighbor, because I know him. He will be reluctant until I die. So I shouted that with the last strength I had. I shouted at him that he should call my neighbor. And then he called my neighbor. When my neighbor came, my neighbor saw me immediately. He said, there's no way they will not take me. They will take me to the hospital, and they must take me to the hospital where there will be a doctor to attend to me this night. That was how they took me to the hospital. Half dead, half alive. They was taking me from one place to another, and they found out that there were several injuries in my intestine, and that by daybreak they will send us to do x-ray, that we should just pray that there is no any perforation of any kind, that there are no holes, that if they find any hole I will have to be operated upon, and there's nothing I fear like that operation.
40 and fabulous Naija.
Are you still living with him?
Yes, I was living with him.
So what is the way forward right now? Long story, very, very, very short.
Yes.
Because there is something that will be my last note, but I want to know your, how are you doing now? Has it changed?
He has.
Because he's watching us, he'll be watching us. Has it changed?
Okay. He hasn't changed.
So now you guys are not living together. He's in Abuja, and you're with the children in Kaduna, isn't it?
Yes.
So his parents, are they in his village, or?
Yes. Yeah.
And your own parents too?
It's only my mom that is alive. My dad is late.
So what's the game plan right now? The marriage is still on or not? Because it's either yes or no. I will not blame you, because they say love is blind, and so they say. But you married him and you made him a baby. You worshipped him like you rightly said. And this will bring us back to what I'm talking to people about. They train women, but they don't train the people that marry them. When they born a girl child, we had this conversation on the podcast. You know, what about training the men that will marry the woman? Oh, train her very well. She has to learn how to cook, wash, do everything. But are we training the man that will marry that cook? We're not training that man. The man is a fine boy. You saw him. He's a fine boy. And he probably have a Boko Haram goatee, and he's a fine boy. He's doing very okay. And then you be the one to toil, to suffer, to babysit him. So the fish rotten from the head. From when you guys started that thing, remember, after the first child, second one, and he took it. That almost took your life, if I remember the story very well.
Yes.
And you did not do family planning. Another one now entered. From the time you had that first child, you're supposed to have known who you're married to. You still love him even as we speak. So what we're going to do is to get you a marriage coach that will do a better job with this, and actually give you the reasons why you should stay in that marriage or leave that marriage. That marriage counselor will listen to you and give you the rightful advice you need, because right now you're still in love with him. And that's very good. No, this is just coming from, this is not true. You're still in love with, and there's nothing wrong. Absolutely. I love it when a woman is loving, because I am such a lover. You like one man, you just stay there. You're very submissive, and that's the right thing to do. To love your man with everything you have, to give everything you have, to sacrifice, because that's the right thing to do. So don't get me wrong. But you can't do it until you now die. So a marriage coach has to come. When they check it and you guys are still in love, they will encourage you and then speak to him. Speak him into being a husband and a father. But so far so good. You're a strong woman. You've done the right thing by loving with your whole heart and being very faithful to your husband. Even when until you leave that home, that faithfulness will save you, will help you. You understand? When there's what they call spirit of faithfulness, will help you achieve whatever you want, put your hands in, because you've not wronged him. All right? So think about it very, very well. So the answer will be yes, and yes will be yes, and no will be no. And my in-law, you cannot eat your cake and have it again. Those ones where they do shakara for now. When these your children will grow up, you will regret every step you're taking right now. To deny the kids you have, deny a fabulous woman like this. There's no woman where no fine. No. Anybody where they take care of, he go fine. You understand? There's no woman where no just fine. Just arrange that woman, he go fine. And that one, this man where they worship like this, is worshiping someone else. That's how it is. Is that same thing you're doing for him, is doing it for another woman. That's how it is. But now you have your children already. So take that decision and we'll take it from there. But for now, don't you ever cry again. The only thing you'll keep doing is to keep looking like this all the time. And if you keep looking like this and don't show him that something is wrong, he will start thinking that you've started cheating. And reduce the worship. Whatever thing that is not scarce, it's not valuable. Good night, darling.
Thank you, Mother.
Come and get a hug.
Grateful. Thank you, Mom.
No.
Thank you.
40 and fabulous Naija.
Hallelujah. 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 If you're fabulous, if you're fabulous, if you're fabulous,